All right, Steelers fans, let's get into some real talk about what's brewing on the defensive side of the ball for Pittsburgh. As we look ahead to the 2025 NFL season, Beanie Bishop Jr., who came into the league flying under the radar as an undrafted free agent, found himself thrown into the fire during the 2024 season. Early on, he faced some tough moments getting targeted by offenses and going through growing pains that rookies typically experience when they make the jump to the NFL. But what's really impressive is how Bishop didn't just accept those struggles. He used them as fuel to elevate his game. By the time the season wrapped up, he had managed to snag 4 interceptions, proving he's more than capable of making plays and holding his own. Especially given the fact that he wasn't even selected in the draft, that kind of progress speaks volumes about his work ethic and football IQ. Even though Bishop isn't one of the headline-grabbing stars with a massive contract, he's fully aware of the weight the Steelers' defense carries heading into next season. Pittsburgh's front office has poured serious resources into upgrading the defensive unit, signaling clear intentions to rise back to the top tier of NFL defenses. Expectations are sky high, and Bishop is locked in on doing his part to push the group forward. He's not just thinking about personal growth. He understands that for the defense to take a leap, everyone has to step up, and that collective mindset is crucial. A big reason for the newfound optimism is the arrival of Gerald Alexander as the new defensive backs coach. Bishop's been talking about the changes Alexander is already implementing, and it sounds like the secondary is getting a much-needed facelift. The problems that plagued the Steelers' defense late last season, things like soft coverage, predictable schemes, and giving opposing quarterbacks too much room to operate, are being tackled head-on. Alexander's approach emphasizes better communication and a fresh set of calls designed to keep offenses guessing. Bishop mentioned that they're introducing new zones, man coverage tweaks, and blitz packages that opposing teams simply haven't seen from Pittsburgh before. That element of surprise is a game changer in the NFL, where preparation and anticipation are everything for Steelers fans. Last season's defensive breakdowns during crucial moments were hard to watch. The defense often looked flat and too easy to pick apart, especially against the league's best defenses. It was frustrating seeing a defense with so much talent and investment fail to deliver when it mattered most, but Bishop's comments suggest that the coaching staff isn't turning a blind eye to those failures. They're analyzing the issues and working diligently to fix them, which should bring a sense of hope to a fan base hungry for a turnaround. During organized team activities and mini camps, Alexander was hands-on, leading installation periods and teaching the defensive backs with a sharp focus on detail. His involvement at this stage shows just how committed the coaching staff is to turning things around quickly. The question now is how much influence Alexander will have over the defensive game plans when the regular season kicks off. If his ideas catch hold and the players buy in, Pittsburgh could have one of the most improved secondaries in the league. Bishop also acknowledges the competition he faces. In his quest to secure a meaningful role in the defense next season, the Steelers invested draft capital in Donnie Kent, a cornerback with promising upside who was selected in the 7th round. On top of that, they brought in veteran Brandon Echols, who brings starting experience and depth to the secondary. Bishop knows that despite his solid rookie campaign, he can't afford to get comfortable or assume his spot is guaranteed. He's carrying that chip on his shoulder, reminding himself every day where he came from and what he has to prove. This sense of competition and hunger fuels Bishop's drive. Coming into the league as an undrafted player, he started at the bottom end, fought tooth and nail for every snap he got. His performance in 2024 showed that he can exceed expectations when given a chance. Now, with a full year of experience under his belt, Bishop is more determined than ever not just to remain on the roster, but to become a reliable an impactful contributor on a defense that desperately needs to reclaim its status. As the Steelers head into 2025, the defensive narrative is shifting from disappointment to cautious optimism. Bishop's growth, combined with Alexander's fresh defensive schemes and the infusion of new talent, is setting the stage for a unit that could surprise many this season. If communication improves and the new calls bring unpredictability, the Steelers might just turn one of their biggest weaknesses into a strength. The secondary, which was a glaring vulnerability last year, has the potential to become a fortress. Once again, it's clear that the defense's approach is evolving. Gone are the days of playing soft and giving quarterbacks a free playground. Instead, Pittsburgh's secondary is gearing up to be aggressive, versatile, and disruptive. Bishop's insight into the changes being made behind the scenes offers fans a glimpse of how serious the coaching staff is about reversing the narrative. The adjustments in coverage, blitzing schemes, and overall strategy indicate a proactive mindset, one that refuses to accept the status quo and aims for excellence. What makes Bishop's story even more compelling is his attitude towards the challenge ahead. He isn't resting on his rookie season success or assuming that his spot is safe just because he performed well as an undrafted player. He knows that every practice, every game, and every snap counts. That kind of mentality is exactly what teams need from their defensive backs, especially in a division full of high-powered offenses. All eyes will be on the Steelers' defense as the season approaches, with fans eager to see if these changes translate into results on the field. Bishop's journey from overlooked rookie to emerging defensive playmaker is a storyline worth following, especially as he competes with new teammates and adapts to a revamped system. His ability to maintain that hunger and continue improving will be critical to the defense's success. In a league where defenses can make or break championship hopes, the Steelers are laying the groundwork for a rebound. The combination of fresh coaching, new defensive looks, and motivated players like Beanie Bishop Jr. sets the stage for a defense that refuses to be underestimated. The 2025 season promises to be a defining chapter for Pittsburgh's defensive identity, and Bishop's role could be at the heart of that transformation. The excitement around the Steelers' defense heading into 2025 goes beyond just the new faces and coaching changes. It's about the mindset shift that's happening within the locker room. After a tough stretch where the defense struggled to live up to expectations, the team understands that past mistakes can't be repeated. That sense of urgency is fueling every meeting, practice, and film session. Beanie Bishop Jr. has become a symbol of that relentless work ethic, someone who, despite the odds, fought his way into relevance and is now pushing the entire defense to be better. His journey is a testament to the fact that talent alone isn't enough. Determination and the willingness to learn are just as crucial. The secondary's transformation under Gerald Alexander is more than just tactical tweaks. It's about building a culture of accountability and confidence. Bishop has mentioned how communication is being emphasized like never before, and that's huge. A defensive backfield that talks and trusts each other can mask a lot of weaknesses and create turnovers at critical moments. Alexander's approach seems designed to foster that chemistry quickly, and it's paying dividends in practice. The players are more engaged, more vocal, and more connected, which bodes well for the regular season. Looking at the roster, the competition for snaps in the secondary is fierce. Donde Kent's arrival via the draft adds a young, hungry corner who's already showing flashes of what made Pittsburgh invest a pick in him. His speed, instincts, and physicality have caught the coach's attention, making it clear that Bishop can't take his role for granted. Brandon Echols brings a steady veteran presence who knows how to handle pressure and mentor younger players. His experience could be a stabilizing factor for the group, especially in high-pressure games where every detail matters. Bishop's own reflection on the situation shows a maturity that's crucial for a player in his position. He doesn't see himself as untouchable or guaranteed a spot, which keeps him pushing harder. That humility combined with confidence is a rare blend and something coaches value deeply. It creates a competitive environment where every player has to bring their best every day. And that's exactly what the Steelers need if they want to reclaim their defensive reputation. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers around the NFL are growing louder. Could Justin Herbert be on the verge of becoming the biggest signing in Pittsburgh Steelers history? The buzz is palpable among fans and analysts alike, as speculation intensifies about a potential blockbuster move that would shake up the league. Herbert, known for his strong arm, poise under pressure, and ability to lead dynamic offenses, has rapidly ascended into the upper echelon of quarterbacks. His impressive performances with the Los Angeles Chargers have not gone unnoticed, and rumors suggest that the Steelers may be positioning themselves to make a bold push for his signature. If this materializes, it would mark a seismic shift for a franchise that has traditionally built its identity on tough defense and steady quarterback play. Insiders hint that Pittsburgh's front office is exploring every avenue to secure a star quarterback, and Herbert fits the mold perfectly. The Steelers, looking to return to their winning ways and reclaim their spot among the NFL elite, might see Herbert as the missing piece to elevate the team's offense to championship contention. Given his age and potential, Herbert represents not just immediate impact, but a long-term cornerstone for the franchise. While nothing is confirmed, the mere possibility of Herbert donning the black and gold has sent ripples through the NFL community. Fans are imagining a new era where the Steelers combine their historic grit with Herbert's electrifying talent, potentially making Pittsburgh a must-watch destination every Sunday. Of course, such a signing would come with high stakes and a significant financial commitment, but the payoff could be historic. As the offseason approaches, all eyes will be on Pittsburgh. Will the Steelers pull off what could be the most significant acquisition in their storied history? Only time will tell. But the excitement and rumors suggest that Justin Herbert to the Steelers might just be more than wishful thinking. It could be the dawn of a new football dynasty. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.